News Channel 9 Midday starts right now.
You're watching News Channel 9 Midday with Greg Funderburg and Storm Track 9 weather with meteorologist Brian Smith. This is News Channel 9 Midday.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Greg Funderburg. Thank you so much for sharing part of your day with us. The man at the center of a crematory scandal that rocked North Georgia is now a free man. Our sister station in Atlanta, WSB, was there when Ray Brent Marsh was released from Central State Prison in Macon. Now, Marsh was convicted of improperly disposing of more than 300 bodies in 2003. Of the 339 bodies that were discovered on the tri-state crematory property, 226 were identified. It was later revealed that instead of cremated remains, Marsh gave some families concrete dust. Marsh was sentenced to 12 years in prison after he pleaded guilty. Two serious crashes, one of them deadly on I-75 north this morning, tied up traffic for hours. News Channel 9's Catherine Marchand tells us what led to the traffic gridlock. Catherine, thanks so much. A Dalton daycare employee is behind bars accused of selling methamphetamine at work. Christy White was arrested last week for allegedly selling the drug to an undercover agent in the parking lot of Precious Possessions on Cleveland Highway. In a letter posted to the daycare's Facebook page, Director Holly Ridley said White did not have any direct care responsibilities for children. She also says the children were not aware of or exposed to the alleged drug deal. A federal grand jury indicts 3 people on charges stemming from a heroin overdose death. Jessica Rachels, Joshua Corbett, and Darius Blakemore are charged with selling heroin to a man in Red Bank, causing his overdose death in February. If convicted, Rachels and Corbett face 20 years to life in prison. Blakemore, who also faces crack cocaine and gun charges, could be sentenced to 25 years to life in prison. And one of Summit's very own players is reflecting on her legacy, and so many people talking about Pat Summitt this afternoon. Let's go now to News Channel 9's Brendan Evans with more on how people in her hometown are remembering her. Brendan, thanks so much. And one of Summit's very first players is reflecting on the program the legendary coach built from the ground up. Cindy Moss was on the very first team Summit coached back in 1974. She says 200 girls tried out for the squad, but only 12 made the cut. Moss says it's been an amazing journey watching Summit start from a small team with little resources and turn it into the respected and renowned program it is today.
It was constant work and promotion. So she and then she won. And as I've mentioned, not only did she win in the right way. I mean, she played by the rules. She made sure that her players did the right thing, and she just won. And when the university could see that this was a winning program.
Moss says at their very first game, 53 fans showed up. By the end of Summit's career, it wasn't uncommon for as many as 16,000 people to show up to support the Lady Vols. And 2 weeks from tomorrow, on July 14th, friends and family will gather for a celebration of life in honor of Pat Summitt. It will take place at the Thomas Bowling Arena in Knoxville at 7 o'clock. Governor Bill Haslam has ordered all flags to be lowered to half staff across the state of Tennessee. Just looking at that shot, it doesn't look as hot outside.
It doesn't, and you know, the humidity value is a lot lower today. It's a little more comfortable, and we'll take it, especially this time of the year.
We can take this better than 99 and
yeah, oppressive heat and humidity. So not the case here today. It's still hot, don't get me wrong, and no need to cancel any of the plans that you may have. Typical summer weather.
All right, we'll be prepared. Looking forward to it.
Yeah,
good weather to pop fireworks.
I hope so too. So just be careful out there, especially with the dry ground.
All right, thanks so much, Brian. And now to some international news this noon hour. We're talking about the terror attack in Turkey. One of the world's busiest airports turned into a scene of gunfire and bombs. At least 36 people were killed in the attack, nearly 150 others injured. The airport is now open with an investigation well underway. ABC's Molly Hunter has the latest. You can depend on us to continue to follow this developing story. Still to come on News Channel 9 Midday, Toyota drivers, listen up. The company is recalling more vehicles this afternoon. We'll see what's behind the latest recall. And coming up at 12:30 on This and That with James Howard, patriotism at the Post in Fort O. We'll have the details for you, when it's going to be and what you can expect this year. Plus, Kids and Pros Camp is coming up. Find out how to sign your child up. And it's Workout Wednesday with our friend Matt Eubanks. We'll have some tips. He's all pumped up and excited. He's doing a dumbbell circuit. He's going to show us how we can get in shape just in time for summer. Welcome back. Stock markets finally saw a post-Brexit stabilization on Tuesday following the worst ever two-day loss. The Dow Jones ended the day up 269 points. The broader S&P 500 rose 35 points. The Nasdaq gained 97 points. British Airways is having what some are calling the Brexit sell. The airline is courting American travelers by saying your dollar has never gone further. Now, economy fares to London are available for as little as, get this folks, $639 round trip from New York City. Now, fares are slightly higher from other select cities. The sale ends today. Flights cover midweek travel from August 23rd through December 14th and from January 9th through May 31st. A minimum stay of 7 days is required to get the lowest fares. Toyota has announced a recall of almost 1.5 million vehicles worldwide for defective airbags. This latest recall is not part of the massive recalls of Takata airbags. A small crack in some airbag inflators could expand and cause airbags to partially inflate. The Japanese automaker is unaware of any deaths or injuries related to the issue. The recall covers the Prius Hybrid, Prius Plug-in, and Lexus CT200H. The models were made between October of 2008 and April of 2012. About 500,000 recalled vehicles are in the U.S. Still to come on News Channel 9 Midday, a lesson of love, how a single mom is giving so much and why it's being felt across one community. Find out why next in today's Good News. And welcome back. A single mom from Cincinnati's West Side is teaching a lot of people a big lesson about love. She opened her heart and home to a number of adopted children.
Yeah, here's a look at her labor of love in today's Good News.
It's always good to see people paying it forward and just being amazing and giving back to others.
Absolutely. Congratulations. 5 times?
Yeah.
And of course, adoption, a wonderful thing. Huge advocate of adoption. Let's go ahead and take a look at our forecast here as we are looking. And we'll watch for a few widely scattered thunderstorms over the weekend.
All right. Thanks so much, Brian. And thank you all for watching News Channel 9 Midday. Have a great day. And This and That is up next. Don't go anywhere.